So now we have the possibility of Super Nintendo games coming to the Switch Online service. Question of the video: do you think that Nintendo needs to step up their online service? Obviously, I've been pretty vocal about the need to get better offerings on the Switch Online service in order to make it worth it. Now, I know other people have spoken about how terrible the choices have been, and some people have even been happy with the fact that we have this online service because it's a step closer to the wondrous Virtual Console. So this edition could actually be great. Now, where did this information come from? Well, an FCC filing was spotted by a member of Reset Era Forums, and the image they found looks unmistakably like a Super Nintendo controller, which begs the question: if they do bring this system across, when is it going to happen? And will they bring it out alongside the ever-released NES titles that they've been giving us since day one? It's a pretty big step if we do look to be getting these games and this system, right? I mean, it's obvious the SNES or the Super Nintendo has a big fandom, and people are still loving the games that were offered in that generation, right? If nothing else, the SNES Mini or the SNES Mini was the perfect indicator for Nintendo that we have many offerings that fans would love. Many games that fans are still keen to play. Many games that I guess could get special edition releases on the Switch Online service that they've loved to do for games like, I think it was Clu Clu Clan that they do a special edition for that, I'm not sure. There was one game, Mighty Bomb Jack, I think that's the one, and it was horrible that they did, and it just looked like ridiculous. Look, I don't have a Switch yet, just so we're all aware, by the way, right? But I did see some of the gameplay of this stuff, and I thought it was ridiculous that they would put Mighty Bomb Jack as a special edition. Who asked for that game? I'm not sure, but I'm definitely keen to see what Nintendo is planning to do, especially, because they have an incredible library of games to play with, and a lot of good memories that you can have be brought back just from playing the Switch Online service. Now, I'm also curious, right, to see if they're going to bring back these random games that no one cares about anymore, like Clu Clu Land, just so we're all aware. That's what I'm looking at. Back into the fold. They're going to bring games like these that no one thinks about anymore back from the brink of nothingness. Will people be keen to see what's even going on? Will people be excited to see games like that one, the Clu Clu Land's Ever Wondrous whatever the hell it was? Or are they going to be bringing crazy editions of hugely popular games and loved franchises like Zelda, Link to the Past? It's something that I think, Nintendo has this serious ability. They could jump into this and it could be really crazy. There is a serious library of games that they have for the Super Nintendo that they obviously can bring back for the Switch service, the Switch Online service. Now, the question as well becomes, are they going to release like they did with the Switch Online service when they had the NES games only? They had, I think, about 29 games or 30 games, I'm pretty sure that they did when they released it at first, and then they kept releasing 3 games per month as time went on, and we've been getting that now for, the last year since it's been out. So the question becomes, are they going to release 30 games of Super Nintendo games, or are they just going to release the games that they had for the SNES Classic? So if you didn't purchase that, you still have the Switch Online service, and there's your sales there for it. What are they going to do? And then how many games are they going to release? Now, the question that I ask that is, are they going to continue to release these games one beside the other? So they're going to release 3 NES games and 3 SNES games each month? Or are they going to release 1 SNES game, 2 NES games each month? Or, then if, let's say they bring the Super Nintendo, not the Super Nintendo, sorry, the N64 back, are they going to release 1 from each system every month? And then if we get the GameCube, are we going to get the same number of things? This is the question that Nintendo needs to really answer, and I'm really keen to see what they're going to do. I haven't got a Switch yet, like I said. I am honestly waiting for the Switch Pro, because it's going to come out eventually. They're going to have a Switch Pro, and it's going to have all of the features that we wanted from this stuff. It's going to be, I don't think that the Switch Lite is a very good idea, because it's basically just a replacement for the 3DS, but whatever, we're going to 2DS. Let's say it's a 2DS replacement, but whatever, we'll get there eventually. I think that this is going to be a great addition, right? But when it comes out, and it will come out eventually, what are they going to do? Are they going to actually make the online service better? Or is it going to be terrible, pathetic, and not worth buying at all? Which, honestly, I'm in the camp of it's not really worth it for me, because I wouldn't I don't know, it just doesn't seem like something that I would be interested in purchasing. But if you would be interested in purchasing this, let me know down below, leave a comment, and also answer the question of the video. Now, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing if you haven't already, check out some other content on the channel, and as always guys, make sure you spread some peace out there, spread some love out there, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Man, fuck this shit.